Потом обсудим кое-какие моменты.
А бонус?
Я думаю, бонус Амари забирает. Я Амари отдал бонус.
TKO that happened later that night. John Pork TKO'd Dillon Danis in the first round. This is how it happened. For some weird reason, Dillon Danis was bent over like this. John Pork comes behind him and starts juicing him. Juices him, drops Dillon Danis to the floor, TKOs him, and Dillon is air kicking. He's wheel kicking. You see it in the video, his red Nikes, wheel kicking in the air. He was knocked out. Shortly after that, they got him out of there. So that was a TKO win by John Pork. So now, if you're ever in New York, remember to check in with John Pork. But if you're Dillon Danis, this is something you can do at home. Now, you don't want to do this to someone you don't like. If it's Dillon Danis, that's fine. You go behind him and you ear hole him. Boom, right to the back of the ear hole. Bink, then you go uppercut, he still can't see you. Bunk. Guaranteed when he gets punched, he'll pull guard. So once he pulls guard, he's gonna start wheel kicking here. Yep, shooting up triangles, omoplatas, you just gotta stay away. TKO win there for John Pork. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Of that. Now Dillon Danis will never be at a UFC
forever.
Well, he's never getting a fucking UFC now.
Yeah, not them though. I bet you Dana was liking it. Like, we'll give you a bonus. Because I heard Dana, I was tweeting like, dude, these guys fucking jumped Dillon Danis and Danis got banned. That's fucking crazy. Like, think about like the law-wise, you know?
Ты же кулак даже разбил, потому что на фотографии видно.
Да, вот здесь чуть царапина. Об зуб, походу, я не знаю, куда. И этим тоже чуть вот здесь попало ему, вот шишка появилась.
Я надеюсь, ты же только в него попадал, ты там не кому-то, так скажем...
Не, охрана не попал, хоть хорошо. Никого не попал. Только его бил.
Ну, сейчас единственное...
Ну, реально, это, я считаю, даже это мало. Извиняюсь, что перебил, но это и мало для него. За его поступки это мало. Такие вещи не прощаются. За каждое слово ты должен отвечать. У нас такие приоритеты, что ты сказал, ты должен за свои слова ответить. Но он... Ну, это для них, видишь, они, у них, я не знаю, как они живут здесь. Что хотят, говорят, могут семью задеть. И для них это ничего. А для нас все, каждое слово, это все для нас святое, и нужно отвечать.
Before the main fights even began, the entire arena erupted. Ed and Dillon Danis got into a heated brawl with members of Khabib's team, sending the crowd into chaos. UFC experts reacted instantly, some shocked, some laughing, and many roasting Dillon as clips of Team Khabib mocking him spread everywhere. It wasn't just a quick scuffle, it immediately became the moment everyone was talking about that night.
Better fight go. There was a better brawl going on in the crowd. Even DC was looking over his shoulder like, wait, what's going on? You know what's funny? On Twitter, I fucking called it. DC's looking over his shoulder and saying, I don't know what's going on over there in the crowd. And I went, if I didn't know any better, I'm saying this is Dillon Danis versus some Dagestanis in the crowd. And I bet you John Pork is involved as well. That's what I thought. And boom, John Pork on camera hitting Dillon Danis in the back of the head while Dillon's fucking shoes kicking up in the air behind the barrier is the funniest thing ever.
The jabs continued after the main event when a clip of Chenko landing a clean shot on Dillon started circling online. Islam Makhachev reacted with his usual calm, unfazed tone. He complimented Chenko for his sharp striking, then dismissed Dillon entirely, joking that even mentioning him would only ruin the conversation. With one smooth, controlled comment, Islam made it clear he had no interest in giving Dillon extra attention, and the crowd loved the way he shut it down.
Chenko landed the cleanest shots in Dillon Danis. Do you think that would make him more of a star?
Chenko is a good striker, you know. Don't talk about the shit person. We're gonna smell the shit, you know. We're gonna still talking about the shit person.
Magdenko Zanyakov, the man who hit Dillon the hardest, later explained exactly why he went after him during UFC 322 at Madison Square Garden, and he didn't hold back. He said Dillon was lucky he didn't take even more shots, because in his eyes, Dillon had crossed a line you don't come back from. For Chenko, accountability isn't optional. If you talk big, you stand behind your words. That's how he was raised, and in his mind, Dillon brought every bit of that punishment on himself.
Сбил, потому что на фотографии видно.
Да, вот здесь царапина. Об зуб, походу, я не знаю, куда. И этим тоже чуть вот здесь попало ему, вот шишка появилась.
Я надеюсь, ты же только в него попадал, ты там не кому-то, так скажем...
Не, охрана не попал, хоть хорошо. Никого не попал. Только его бил. И всё.
Ну, сейчас единственное...
Ну,
есть-
реально, это, я считаю, даже это мало. Извиняюсь, что перебил, но это и мало для него. За его поступки это мало. Такие вещи не прощаются. За каждое слово ты должен отвечать. У нас такие стереотипы, что ты сказал, ты должен за свои слова ответить. Но он... Это для них, видишь, у них... Я не знаю, как они живут здесь. Что хотят, говорят. Могут семью задеть. И для них это ничего. А для нас все, каждое слово, это все для нас святое, и нужно отвечать.
Javier Mendez stood firmly behind his team. He explained that Dillon created the entire situation by wandering into the fighter section right beside Khabib's camp, even after Dana White had already told him he wasn't allowed there. Javier also called out the disrespectful edits Dillon had been posting about Khabib and Islam, especially the ones targeting their religion. You can't provoke people like that online and then sit right next to them expecting nothing to happen, he said. To Javier, it was the same predictable pattern. Dillon stirs the pot, crosses the line, then acts shocked when it finally blows up in his face.
I mean, why doesn't he grow up? I mean, what the hell's he doing? I mean, I read, I heard Dana's speech regarding that, about how he was sitting in the fighter section and sitting where Team Khabib was to boot. I mean, come on, dude. You know you're asking for trouble. And then they showed me the videos of what he was showing Ali and Islam in a relationship type embrace. And then he was doing things with a porn star in Islam embracing. And then he's talking crap on other things. I mean, what do you expect when you do that? And you go and you sit where the guys are sitting and you riling them up with big, huge disrespect. I mean, this guy, it's like when Logan Paul's girlfriend went after him, rightfully so, because he was making her look like something she wasn't. So she sued his ass. And then, you got to stop that stuff, It's like, stop picking on people's religion, man. That's what he was doing.
Tim Welch and Sue Gashon couldn't resist jumping into the chaos either. They broke down Chenko's earlier TKO on Dillon with a full comedic play-by-play, joking about how Dillon ended up bent over while Chenko slipped behind him and dropped him with a quick sneak shot that sent him flailing across the floor. They even turned the moment into a mini instructional, demonstrating how street-style scrambles unfold and what to do when someone like Dillon randomly tries to pull guard in the middle of a brawl. It was their way of adding humor to a night where Dillon seemed to take LS from every possible angle.
TKO that happened later that night, John Pork TKO'd Dillon Danis in the first round. This is how it happened. For some weird reason, Dillon Danis was bent over like this. John Pork comes behind him and starts juicing him. Juices him, drops Dillon Danis to the floor, TKOs him, and Dillon is air kicking. He's wheel kicking. You see it in the video, his red Nikes wheel kicking in the air. He was knocked out. Shortly after that, they got him out of there. So that was a TKO win by John Pork. So now, if you're ever in New York, remember to check in with John Pork. But if you're Dillon Danis, this is something you can do at home. Now, you don't want to do this to someone you don't like. If it's Dillon Danis, that's fine. You go behind him and you ear hole him. Boom, right to the back of the ear hole. Bink. Then you go uppercut, he still can't see you. Boom. Guaranteed when he gets punched, he'll pull guard. So once he pulls guard, he's going to start wheel kicking here. Yep, shooting up triangles, omoplatas. You just got to stay away. TKO win there.
But he did get his ass beat by the Muslim Brotherhood. They stole it from me because I was literally on my way to whoop this motherfucker's ass. They've been sending a couple messages and I was like, all right, cool. You keep sending these messages, brother. We're going to have to see each other. After my boy Bo gets that knockout, they show a little replay of the fans reacting, right? And guess who's there? Bitch ass bitch. What's his face? I ain't even gonna say his name on my show. Never give him no clout. So I tell the UFC immediately, this fan experience is over. I want to go to my seat, please. They go, yeah, sure. As I start walking towards my seat from the VIP room, I run into Chanko. I'm like, what's up, man? The police is all over me. I go, what happened, brother? And he's like, nah, just chilling, bro, all good. And I see his hands are blood, and I'm like, nah, something happened. What happened with you, man? Look at your hands. He go, no, all good, bro. Little problem. I took care of it. And I go, all right. So bam, I took a picture. I keep walking. And as I'm getting closer to the arena, to the stands, the UFC starts coming running at me. You stay right here, don't move. What just happened? What'd you get into? And they're grabbing me, they're holding me, and I'm like, bro, I just literally got here. Luckily, the UFC always has me with two glorified babysitter security guards, because every event they got two bodyguards on me everywhere I go to make sure I don't cause no trouble or get in no trouble. So those guys vouched for me. They were like, nah, man, he was with us, he ain't do nothing. After that, another UFC executive by the name of Reed Harris came up to me and goes, man, what did you do? And I go, man, I just got here, brother. I wish I could have done something. So by the time I got out to the main event, all the good fun was taken away already. Dillon Danis had already got fucking mopped up, kicked in the fucking face. They made him eat shit, made him lick the floor, and then they kicked his ass out and banned him. So, sucks for you, pussy, because I'm not gonna hit the fuck your ass up in the crowd. By the time I got out to the main event, all the good fun was taken away already. Dillon Danis had already got fucking mopped up, kicked in the fucking face. They made him eat shit, made him lick the floor, and then they kicked his ass out and banned him. So, sucks for you, pussy, because I'm not gonna hit the fuck your ass up in the